Marvel stuff, how Loki season 2 ends, revealed Loki's Marvel Universe future. Let's see what everything always has to say about this and check this out.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfire's. Happy Loki release day. Episode 1 finally drops on Disney Plus tonight. We'll be going live with the watch party here at the channel around 7:45 Eastern Standard Time. Now look, I know the first 4 episodes are out there and a lot of YouTubers like myself have seen them and reviewed them, but are now going to do Easter egg breakdowns for each episode week by week and hopefully not give away any spoilers. So I want to let you guys know that I've already figured out how I'm going to talk about what's going on in the episodes and not do that exact thing, not do what I've seen some other YouTubers do and disguise spoilers as my own theories as if I didn't know that was exactly what's going to happen in the next episode. That doesn't mean we can stop those over at Marvel from talking about what's going to happen. The executive producer and co-creator on Loki Season 1 and Season 2 actually got to candidly talking about the future for Loki, what his character is ultimately meant for, and what their goal is with Loki after Loki Season 2. And while this might not be a direct spoiler for the finale, because trust me guys, after those first 4 episodes, I don't think me or anybody else has any clue what's going to happen at the end of this series. Apparently, there has always been a plan for this character, and we're going to talk about what he revealed during this quote. We're breaking it all down, Loki's future in the MCU and beyond Loki Season 2. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews, to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. Guys, we've got 3 left to give away before the end of the year, and we're doing a daily variant comic book giveaway all the way through October. Tomorrow is the next round of winners for that. So again, all you gotta do, be a sub, leave a comment on this video if you want, stick around to the end of the video, we get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so again, for context, this is coming from an executive producer who co-created the show with Tom Hiddleston, so if anybody's in the know with what they're trying to do with the character of Loki, it's definitely him. He's been steering the character for the last 4 years and over the course of 2 seasons on the Disney Plus show. And when asked specifically, unquote, whether Loki would ever rejoin the greater MCU at some point beyond the events seen in the Loki show itself, well, this is what he said, and it was extremely candid. Quote, "That's the hope. I do want to. Yeah, I think the sun shining on Loki and Thor once again has always been the priority of the story we're telling. But for that meeting to really be fulfilling, we have to get Loki to a certain place emotionally. And I think that's been the goal of these 2 seasons." So again, this is coming right from the guy who, along Tom Hiddleston, has had control of this character for the greater part of 4 years, telling us the whole point of Season 1 and Season 2 is to make good on that line from Infinity War, the sun will shine on us again, and that definitely does 2 things. Number 1, it's hype because it means Loki's character will continue beyond the end of this. I've always held the theory since day 1, it's well published at the channel, that the TVA will ultimately cease to exist by the end of the series. I think it's the TVA's end. We have seen some very, very disturbing footage of the TVA during the trailers, and I've been talking about this for months. That also led me to the theory that the events of Deadpool 3, which are coming up next year, will actually be a sort of prequel of sorts, and that Deadpool, Wolverine, the rest of the X-Men that are coming over to the 616 have already made their way over by the time we get, again, to the end of Loki Season 2, and I think that promises for a really exciting post-credit scene. We'll talk about that over the weekend in a separate video. In the meantime, the second exciting part alongside, in the meantime, that does leave question marks as to how the TVA would end, but Loki would survive, but here we are knowing that Loki's character will at some point reunite with Thor, whether it be the end of this series or more meaningfully down the road during Secret Wars. And obviously, because of the rumors we've heard about the TVA in Deadpool, if the TVA is going to show up anywhere else, which he did sort of hint at, even going as far as to say he'd like to see the TVA show up in multiple more projects, basically operating like S.H.I.E.L.D. did, showing up behind the scenes and connected to everything, that would mean my theory about the TVA ending would be wrong. It would exist beyond this show, and then you could clearly see how this would lead into Secret Wars, all of the rumors about them supplying a multiversal Avengers to take care of the Ultimate Kane threat after the 616 Avengers are defeated. And I think if done correctly, the scene really writes itself, right? You're looking for the same poignancy of Sam Wilson coming over the earbud for Captain America as he's staring down Thanos and his army. You can already see it now, Battleworld completely covered in darkness and clouds, a moment where the sun shines through, the TVA shows up with those multiversal Avengers, Loki included. Now it's Thor and Loki for a moment of levity, emotional connection amidst all of the darkest parts of Avengers Secret Wars. Again, I think it writes itself. But to be fair, people have pointed to this quote already in the last 48 hours since it's been posted and say it's sort of teasing Thor for the finale. I certainly don't think it is. The way that I read the actual language in this quote is that this is something that they're setting up. He doesn't speak about a scene as if he certainly knows that it happened or he shot it, but basically he's anticipating that's what they really wanted to do. Well, again, not anticipating. He knew what they were doing with the character. Again, him and Tom Hiddleston are the ones who fleshed out the original direction for the show, a 30-page document that he said on record didn't require any reshoots, that this is the exact idea they had going in and they were able to put it to screen. Guys, I am so hyped for you to see even the first episode of Loki season 2. You guys
can't wait.
It is just quality on quality. And look, I know we're in a bit of a hangover from Secret Invasion. A lot of you asked point blank at the channel why I wasn't doing Easter egg breakdowns week to week for Secret Invasion, and somehow I just knew from even before the series dropped that it wasn't Secret Invasion. It was just a Nick Fury TV show or TV show of sorts with Secret Invasion slapped across the title. And maybe someday I'll publish my rewrite of Secret Invasion here at the channel. I rewrote it into a 2-part series, I think with the same budget or maybe even less, and 2 cameos from Avengers and Sam Wilson's Captain America and Shang-Chi, and I think they could have had the Secret Invasion that we all would have loved. That being said, having huge cameos or cameo surprises is not what makes a great show, and the first 4 episodes of Loki Season 2 absolutely 100% proved that if you have good writing for a show and it's telling a story that's compelling and moving through a plot, that you really can make anything interesting. So we love Marvel, but it can't just be Marvel. It's got to be good. And guys, I promise Loki Season 2 is just that. Let me know all your thoughts down below. And if we are going to get a cameo in a finale, who you would most want to see? Is it Thor? Maybe is it a different Avenger or character?
Thor.
I am all ears as always. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, we still have 3 PlayStation 5 giveaways before the end of the year. 1 for the finale of Loki, 1 around the same exact time as when the Marvels drop in November, and then a 3rd for What If in December. We're also doing a daily variant comic book giveaway during this month of October. I have a stack of variant comics that were given to me from past sponsors. I'm going to give them away every day. We're going to do the announcements once a week. So tomorrow's Easter egg video, I might post around midnight tonight or in the morning. We'll have the first 6 winners for October, and then it'll be weekly through the rest of the month. And if you want to be entered to win, all the same rules apply for the PlayStations, the comics. All you got to do, hit the subscribe button and be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below, because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. Of course, the best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit that notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name is Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name AllFires. Hence the AKA at the beginning of the video. And again, if you want to stop by for the watch party tonight, we're going to go live about an hour before the episode, say 7:45 Eastern Standard Time, 4:45 on the West Coast, and I will see you guys there. All right, peace.
Please subscribe, like this video. Have a great night. If you like this video, and see you guys. Bye.